But I tell you, talking about the Wii U, who has been so quiet for so long? Retro, and I think they're working on a new IP, and I think we're going to see it at E3. And I think, I don't know if we'll get a release date, but for me, they're working on something new, and I don't know if it's going to be a new genre for Nintendo. But the fact that they haven't done anything, because they didn't even do the port for Tropical Freeze, the fact that they've been so quiet for so long, there's something big coming from them, and I think we're going to see something next week.
Half-Life 3.
Well, I mean,
there you go, boys. Confirmed.
Confirmed. You never know. It could be GoldenEye.
PC only.
I mean, it could be something like if they revealed, let's say, GoldenEye, that would blow people's minds, and it would be guaranteed sales instantly because it's regarded as one of the best games ever released. Really,
well, it's the fact that
it was groundbreaking.
That we saw the Metroid, the Prime 4 teaser, and everyone thought, there we go, that's what Retro have been doing. It comes out, this isn't Retro. Like, I was sat there thinking, what are they doing then? Because, when the Tropical Freeze came out, 2014, it's going to be approaching 4 years since they've even touched anything Nintendo. And for years we've heard, oh, Retro's working on something, it's going over to the Switch now. I just want to know what it is. I just really, really think they have to show, or even give us an idea of what they're doing, because at this point, it's like, is Retro even doing anything? Like, is it just like a massive, like, I don't know, I just want to know what they're doing.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to make a prediction, a very bold prediction. But because of Retro's history with Donkey Kong, I'm thinking maybe, especially with the relationship that Microsoft and Nintendo seem to be having with crossplay coming to Paladins, Minecraft, I really think that Retro's working on Diddy Kong Racing too.
Did they develop the original? I didn't play it, so did they develop the original one or not?
No, not Retro. Rare developed the original one, but since Rare is a Microsoft, they have experience with the Donkey Kong series, so that's what I'm basing this prediction on solely. But again, probably am wrong, but hey, I'm a fanboy, and fanboys dream.
But don't you think, I don't know, I don't want to say, like, wasted, but, like, I don't know, don't you think Retro are kind of, I don't want to say above either, because I love, like, Mario Kart 8, like, I love racing games. Don't you think, like, a studio like Retro is supposed to be producing, like, I don't know, like, genre-defining games? Like, and as much as a kart game is fun, I don't look at Mario Kart 8 and think, like, oh, that's like a... it sells. The games like that sell. But for me, if after all this time Retro came out and said, oh, working on a Diddy Kong racing game, I'd be like, Jesus, out of all the possible things that you could have been working on, this is what... Because I'd take a new Donkey Kong Country game, because I love Tropical Freeze and I love the original. So that's what I'd like.
There's always just already such a slew of kart racers. You got the Nicktoons kart racer is about to come out too, or they're already showing stuff on that. So maybe not.
I don't know, because Diddy Kong Racing was the only one that did an adventure mode, where there was kind of a story, you met characters, you were doing stuff, whereas the other kart racers just have a bunch of races.
Just thinking then actually about kart racing, they could be doing that Star Fox game, couldn't they? I didn't even think of that.
Oh my god.
They could be doing the like racing one, which I looked at and I was like, that could be really interesting, because for me, playing something like Star Fox now, it just feels like a bit, they haven't really ever pushed past and explored something new. So I'd be up for like a Star Fox racing game, and that's kind of thing. I don't know if that could be realistically what Retro are doing, but it depends how long it's been in development for. But I mean, do you guys have anything? Do you think that's like something that is going to be true? Because I think at this point it's definitely like something's happening with Star Fox.
I think it might not be shown directly at E3, but I think they are really working on something like that. I think after the meh reception of the last Star Fox game on Wii U.
I mean, I think Meh's being quite generous. It was terrible.
Yeah. And Star Fox needs the spotlight. Some of their failed franchises or franchises that really got hurt by the Wii U, they need attention. And Star Fox would be one of the ones first in line to me. And Mario RPG or Paper Mario.
Don't say don't say something about Mario RPG. You know it's not going to happen. Every year, I swear like 90% of like Nintendo fans are like, this is the year. We're going to get a new Mario. And it's, no, we're not. We're going to get another crappy Paper Mario game. Give us a good Paper Mario, Nintendo. Has anyone got anything, any last tits and bits to say? Because I've got one more thing. So has anyone else got any stuff they want to add?
I'm going to throw out this
mad
theory. This mad idea I had a few weeks ago about E3 and the Switch. As I said earlier, the Switch, like Nintendo have the possibility of absolutely dominating this year, but they have to be smart. But they need to surprise people as well. And this is going to sound crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo introduced, or well, not introduced, but brought out Sonic the Hedgehog, into their library. I mean, I don't know. I think it could be something that might happen. They might just drop it on people.
What, as in the franchise?
Not the franchise itself, but a game with Sonic in it, or linked to Sonic, maybe with her characters. I don't know, because I don't know. It's just something I've been thinking about for the last few weeks.
I mean, you look at how popular Sonic Mania was. Really good game. You look at how something like Mario and Rabbids sold, which is an amazing game. I think they'd be open. To be honest, I kind of see where you're coming from. I think they'd be open to somewhere that they are very much a more open company than they used to be.
Well, speaking of kart racers, the Sonic Racing is coming out, so they could play it safe and just leave it at that. But I could see the other direction too.
Imagine Sonic and Mario like teaming up for something.
Well,
God, not another Olympics game.
No.
The Olympic Games are great.
You stop it right there.
The Beijing one is really good.
Just put Sonic in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, he was.
He'll come back to Smash, I'm imagining. I mean, the thing is, like, you look at like the 90s, and Nintendo and Sega are like really pally now, aren't they? I mean, it would be quite cool if we saw Sonic in something new that's not done by Sega, because let's be honest, the only good game that's come out of Sonic in the last like 10 years wasn't even made by people at Sega, which kind of says it all. But
well, people think that they're ruining just Sonic. Really, they're just not doing good with any of their franchises. Yeah, somebody needs to take it in their own hands, just like they did with, what was that, the one that just came out not that long ago?
What, for Sega? Oh, Sonic Forces. You want about Sonic Mania?
Sonic Mania, that one.
Well, literally, what's the new head of that? I mean, I think he's like, what's his new name? The new head of Nintendo, like Photoshower, something like that.
I can't pronounce it.
I don't want to pronounce it because it could be a bit expletive. But he just needs to go over to Sega, just grab Sonic by his like hedgehog hogginess, and just drag him over to Nintendo and make him a good game.
Like, imagine you put Sonic into Mario Kart, but didn't give him a car. Just had him running.
Oh, that'd actually be quite cool.
Instant win, So do something, Nintendo. Get Sonic.
And that could solve the whole... I'm kind of going on a bit of a tangent here, but that could solve the whole... Because I don't think there's going to be a new Mario Kart on the Switch. Give us Nintendo Kart. Have guest characters, Sonic. I think it'd be a good idea. But that's kind of getting away from things. So, has anyone got anything else on E3? Because I've got one more thing about Splatoon. So, if anyone's got anything else to say.
One last one that makes sense, I guess, because it's looks to be all but confirmed at some point on the Switch. I just don't know if it'll be at E3. But Dragon Ball Fighter Z looks like almost a for sure.
Mhm.
Is that the one? Was that one of the ones that got leaked on the?
Yeah, it was on that list.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna come then. I'd presume.
Arc System Works just released the BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. They seem to be doing well with Nintendo at the moment, and that could have been a prelude to Dragon Ball Fighter Z, an extremely successful game from them coming to the Nintendo Switch.
I mean, for me, probably not something I play, but more third parties are awesome. So, the last thing it's kind of another thing that I hope is going to happen is they're going to have a really small section dedicated to the Octo expansion for Splatoon, and we're going to see the gameplay. They're going to give us a release date, and then they're going to be like, so because I think of how successful it's been, like as a franchise. I mean, it's got sold like 6 million copies or something crazy. They're going to announce another year of free maps, and every squid in the world is going to rejoice because Splatoon is the best game on the Switch. Don't at me, because it is the best game on the Switch. So we're going to get new Splatoon content, new maps, new guns, new clothes, new hats. Boom. And no one has anything to say because they know I'm right. Do any of you guys even play Splatoon?
No, I have not
No.
played I have Splatoon 2.
Dude, we play together.
Well, yeah, I know you do, but I'm talking to everyone else. How do you guys not... Alright, seriously. If you want to play a game that will really show how broken Nintendo's online is, play Splatoon 2. Because it is the best game on the Switch, in my opinion. But it's also, like, fundamentally got major issues. But Splatoon is, like, such a good game. And they're gonna talk to me. They're gonna say, Tom, we see you out there. Another new year of content for you. And I'm gonna just lap it all up. Boom. End of. Reggie's gonna drop the mic. There we go.
And that's how you sell a product.
When the new expansion for Splatoon was released, I thought to myself, you know what? This game is worth it now. Because I'll be honest, I have no friends, so I can't really play multiplayer.
You can play with us.
Yeah, man. What are you doing?
Can I? Can I really?
We are like, we don't play. We've played a couple of times, but we need to do it more. If you get like 4 people, it's great because you can like do loads of stuff and it's really good to communicate. It is such a good game.
Oh, guys, you're gonna make me cry.
The game is alive, bro. You need to talk. I've never seen Nintendo attempt something so constantly and consistently updated that is just great. And of course, with Paladins coming out and Fortnite coming out, just like you were talking about, Tom, it will. Let's hope this forces Nintendo into submission with at least working on a stable voice chat.
Or it could go the other way. It could go the other way.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
They could put all their focus on Fortnite, and Splatoon could just go to hell.
Well, you right there, sir, you can shut your mouth because Splatoon 2, as someone who loves Fortnite, and I love playing Fortnite, Splatoon 2 is so amazingly 10 times better just because you're a squid and you can swim. And that is literally why. So on that note, boom.
What about if they introduced a Splatoon gun into Fortnite as a Nintendo exclusive?
If they, I mean, I don't think this is going to happen, but if Nintendo managed to make Epic produce exclusive skins for Fortnite for the Battle Royale mode, I would be spending money every day. And if they release like
a Mario hat or something being introduced into it,
I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked if there are not unique skins. I'll be shocked because that is a huge, financial boon just missed. You know,
it sounds stupid, but that would sell Switches.
It would. Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I agree with the cosmetic thing because we've seen it with when Fatal Frame came to the Wii U, they had costumes. When Bayonetta came to the Wii U, they had costumes. So, I mean, Yeah, I could see Fortnite getting costumes and throwing some Mario soundtrack or voice tracks. I'd play it.
Oh, I was about to say, speaking of odd crossover, you guys did hear they're in talks of doing uh, a Mario Warriors. They're already in talks of doing that. Just by the way.
Oh
What?
my god! How?
Yeah, it's
Please?
you could look it up. It's actually something that is officially in talks.
Oh my
Mario
god!
Warrior.
As someone who has only played a Warriors game for the first time on Monday and who is loving Hyrule Warriors, I'm like, oh, can you imagine just Yoshi just ripping Goombas apart with his tongue?
Yes, armies of Koopa Troopa.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Oh my god, they'd have to redesign all the costumes.
Well, just give it a little splash, just like with Hyrule Warriors. Just a little splash, just a little difference.
Oh, now I'm all hyped. Way to go.
My bad.
Okay, so I think that's a pretty good place to end it. This has been quite a good discussion, I think. I think it's always great just to hear what people say, because I think every single person has slightly different views on something like E3. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this. This has kind of been a venture into something a bit different for us, and I think it's a great way for people who read our reviews and articles and stuff to really kind of learn more about us as gamers, because we don't often get to talk about what we ourselves are really into. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And we're going to be doing lots of stuff on the channel. We're going to be getting reviews onto the channel. So, because I know a lot of people like to see gameplay for games. So that is something that we really want to work on. But I mean, apart from that, we're going to try and really, because there's some good personalities here. Granted, Fernando isn't one of them. There are always, more things to learn about us. So I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been kind of a real kind of early access kind of look into what our channel is going to end up being like. But I hope you've enjoyed it regardless. Be sure to subscribe for all the latest and greatest from Nindie Nexus. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, but tell us why in the comments. Give us improvements and please give us feedback. Make sure it's nice. And join in the discussion below. Let us know what your thoughts on E3 are, Nintendo and otherwise. What kind of stuff do you think is going to be announced? Be sure to let me and the rest of us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Tom. Fernando, time to say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a good day and hope you enjoy E3.
Step, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed our rumors and predictions as much as we do.
And as he's called in the Discord, Luther Del Mordain, I hope that's right. Say goodbye.
Yeah, very, very good pronunciation. Goodbye, good night, good day, good evening, wherever you are. And we'll speak soon.
Look how inclusive he is. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Peace out.